y'all doing? I want to say I've been gone for a minute. Life's been crazy. Mother, since Christmas Eve, hospital. She was there a week, come home, home health, physical therapy, all this other kind of stuff. I had four health visitors today in itself. So, but you know what I'm going to do? It is 8:50 at night, and I'm going to whip up a quick batch of artisan bread and leave it in the refrigerator overnight because it's supposed to really enhance the flavor. So it's a no-knead artisan bread. I made a loaf last week, but I didn't leave it overnight. I did a quick rise on it, 2 hours, and let those flavors meld together. But I want to try what it's like when you leave it 12 hours. So I'm going to mix that up real quick. It's really, really simple. It's a cup and a half of warm water, about 110 degrees or so, give or take. It's a teaspoon. I'll have to look at my recipe, and it's on my phone. I'll have to remind myself what it is, but it's 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of yeast or something like that. And that is pretty much it. So let me gather those ingredients, and then we'll put it together. And then I'll finish the video tomorrow when I put it in my Dutch oven and bake it, and you'll be able to see all that. I have missed y'all. It's just life's been busy. So let me gather my ingredients, and we will show you what it's all about. Okay, so the recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of yeast, and you proof it in 2 tablespoons of warm water, about 110 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1 cup, and my tap water gets pretty hot. So you do it in 2 tablespoons. So there's 1, there's 2. There's my yeast, 2 teaspoons. I'm going to let that sit in there for a couple of minutes. Oh, it's a little cold. Let me add my 1/2 cup of hotter water. My bowl was cold. My yeast was cold. That's better. That's better. All right. I know my yeast is good, so I don't have to let it proof, what do you call it? Come to life. I'm drawing a blank on the word. What's the word, y'all? Tell me the word. What's the word? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add my other cup of water. Get my salt ready. I don't want to put my salt in with my yeast. I want to put it in with the flour. So I've got a 1 cup measure in here. That's 1 cup. It's 2 cups. And that's 3 cups of flour. Oh, you know what? I should have used some of my wheat flour. And then another 2 teaspoons of 2 teaspoons of salt. What have I done? I'm a dork. I am trying my hand at bread making. See, I got me a new bread machine for Christmas. And so, all right, use the other end here. And add my 2 teaspoons. Of salt. Now I'm just going to stir this up. Put a lid on, cover it in plastic. And put it in the refrigerator for overnight. So I just want to stir this until it's combined and all moistened. It's a very sticky dough. It's a no-knead dough. May need a little bit more water. You only want to add it like a tablespoon or 2 at a time, because that's pretty dry. Just a little bit. Yep, that'll probably do it. Let's get the rest of that flour in there. You want to make sure all the flour is off the bottom. You can see that it's incorporated into this ball of dough. Excuse me. Okay, and that's it for tonight. I'm going to cover this in plastic and put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow, and then we'll bake it. I'll be right back. Now my other loaf turned out really, really good. But one problem I did have, I put it in my bread bag. The first day, the crust was real crunchy. But then I put it in my bread bag here, and it got soft. So it doesn't have that hard, crispy loaf. Okay, so this is going to go into the refrigerator overnight, and then I will see you back tomorrow. Until then. Okay, so it's the next day. I'm going to go ahead and take this out and let it come to temperature. Let it sit for an hour or so. You can see that it did rise. I'm going to leave the plastic on it and let it get to room temperature. Okay, so this has been sitting out to room temperature. I'm going to set my oven to 450 degrees. And I'm going to take out my top rack so I have plenty of room because I want that to preheat. So, grab my Dutch oven. And let it preheat to where it is scalding hot. I just want to show you, look at all that fermentation. Oh, that's going to be so good. Okay, so my oven is preheated to 450. My Dutch oven is in it. I've got me a little silicone mat down here. I'm going to put just the littlest bit of flour. Just the littlest bit. I'm going to spread it out. Now, I'm not going to knead my dough. I'm going to do very little manipulating. Oh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, and it smells so good. Okay, I'm going to turn this out. And I've got a piece of parchment paper ready. Scrape my bowl. Okay, now I'm just going to turn this into each other, going underneath and folding it in. And try to get a smooth side. Okay, just kind of stretching it out a little bit, forming a little shape. Okay, that's all I want to do with kneading. Now, you can't see this, but I'll show you. Now I want to pick it up and turn it over onto my parchment paper. And I've got an oval Dutch oven. So, I want it in a little oval shape. Okay. Now I'm going to go get my screaming hot Dutch oven. You should be able to see that steam coming out of that. Alright. And I'm going to take my... Don't touch it. I've had this here. I'm going to drop that right down there. Okay. Put my lid back on. And I'm going to put it back in the oven, covered, for 30 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. And I'll bring you back when that 30 minutes is up. Okay, so my Alexa alarm went off. So 30-minute timer with lid on. Oh, I smell it. It smells so good. Now 10 to 12 minutes with the lid off. Look at my mess. No judgment. That looks so good. See how it opens up? Alexa, set a timer for 11 minutes.
11-minute timer.
Now my alarm is about to go off. So when it does, I want to be ready to take the temperature. Internal. So okay, it's 185. It's not ready. Alexa, stop. I'm just going to hang around for another minute or so. Wire rack out. Put that up there. Let me go take my temperature again. Okay, that is pretty close. Tell down. Then I'll go and grab the bread. Turn it around. Skillet out of the way so I can get this. I got a stupid phone call coming in. I don't need Allstate insurance. I don't have Allstate. I don't trust Allstate. Okay, that is screaming hot. All right. Taking my paper off. Look at this loaf of bread. Hear that crunch? Now for the hard part. Gotta wait for it to cool before we can cut into it, because if we cut into it now, the steam that's on the inside is going to escape and you're going to get a different texture and it's going to be gummy. So I have to let it cool before I can cut into it. That's the hard part. I love cutting off an end piece, putting some butter on it when it's so hot. Oh, but I'm going to wait. So when I come back and cut into it, I'll bring y'all back. So, you gotta wait, just like I do. But it's gonna be seconds for y'all. It's gonna be an hour for me. Anyway, see you in a minute. Okay, now my beautiful loaf of bread is really cool to the touch. See, it kind of softened up a little bit. That's the steam. Okay, are y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. Hear that? Look at that. Let me get some butter. Can you hear this crunch? It's pretty dense. Still a little warm on the inside. I may have cut it prematurely. But that is my artisan loaf. Very good. So, I'm a hot mess, you know? Thank you for watching. I'm Laura, and this was Laura Folly at Home. And like, subscribe, and share. You know what to do. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye-bye.